Anyway, so let's hear it for Justin Miller, everyone. Come on, hear it. Woo!
Woo!
Well, as at least this time I gotta say Joe got my name right. Called me Ryan last week. You know, as he mentioned, my last name is Miller, and as I'm sure you've all heard before, it's not a very unique last name, but it is the best last name you can have. After all, I can relate my life to every brand of Miller beer. When I was a kid, I was Miller Lite. When I'm telling the truth, I'm Miller Genuine. When I'm relaxing, I'm Miller Chill. If I ever decide to start smoking weed again, I'll be living the Miller High Life. I think those guys over there know what I'm talking about. Alright, I got some stoners in the house. Alright, well, also, if I ever go into the army, I'll be Miller Draft. And as I'm telling this joke, I'm Miller Dry. And as the Miller slogan says, when I bring a girl home, it's not just a good time, it's Miller time. Anybody interested? Oh God, it's only Joe. Man, this is worse than my set at the Wayland. Yeah, because nobody was at that one apparently. At least I didn't see anyone, but I don't see anyone here either. So. Well, I guess if that didn't give it away, or the glasses don't give it away, yes, I am blind. And you know, if it's this obvious to you, imagine how I feel. Well, there are some upsides to being blind. I mean, I can get away with a lot of stuff that you know, most people can't. You know, one thing I like to do is go into a restaurant such as McDonald's and order something off the competitor's menu. Like I'll go in there and ask for a Whopper. Then once the woman, you know, behind the counter stops, you know, freaking out on me or telling me I'm in the wrong place, I say, hey, give me a break. I'm not able to see the sign. Speaking of Burger King, or I guess speaking of the Whopper, just yesterday morning, actually, a friend of mine and I went through the Burger King drive-thru. Yes, a blind guy went through the drive-thru. I know it's an oxymoron, but just go with it. Anyway, my buddy places an order for 2 quad stackers, and the woman's response is, do you want sausage, eggs, or bacon with that? So we went on to repeat the order again. He said, I want 2 quad stackers with half cheese. I guess to her mind, half cheese meant apple juice. Okay, I gotta give props to Burger King for being an equal opportunity employer, but please don't let the special person work at the drive-thru. I kid. I only pick on disabilities because I have one myself. I mean, you know, if you guys want to heckle me, you can just throw something at me because I won't see it coming. Oh. Okay, I wasn't looking for sympathy there. I was looking for laughs, for God's sake. There we go, I got a few. And with a disability, you do tend to get 2 things that happen to you. Number 1, people like to ask you certain questions. First, if you're not able to see, how come you don't just wear glasses? Well, to be honest, if it was that simple, I think I'd figured it out a long time ago. And you know, a lot of people tend to ask me, you know, what's it like having a visual impairment? And to be honest, I went with a girl to the movies and I had the best way to explain it. You know, we just went to see the movie Avatar. So I told her, you know how you saw Avatar in 3D? I didn't. There are some times when my visual impairment does get me in trouble though. The first one that comes to mind is the first time I saw that commercial for Kids Help Phone. You know, the one where the kid's being bullied and the information with the kid's cell phone, or the cell phone with the kid's help phone information pops up. First thing that went through my head when I saw that, this is the worst cell phone ad I've ever seen. Sadly, that's a true story. Also, if someone comes to pick me up and I'm not very familiar with what their car looks like, I have to get up really close to see who's driving. And apparently this freaks some people out. So if this happens to you, I just want you to know, I'm not trying to carjack you, I'm just trying to find my ride home. Thank you.
That's what a carjacker's doing.
What?
Finding a ride home.
Yeah, I guess so. Carjacker, hitchhiker. That's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Chris thought I was hitchhiking earlier today too, but really, with my luck, I'd get into the wrong car. Oh man. Well, I guess I'm gonna end now. I'm just gonna end with my classic joke, I guess. I read an article that says if a man stares at women's breasts for 15 minutes a day, it's equal to 30 minutes of exercise for your heart. So, ladies, I hope you don't mind if I ask to get a closer look. It is for my health, after all. And I think it's Miller time, so I'm gonna go grab a cold one, and I think I'm gonna be biking to work tomorrow, so watch out for me, because I won't see you.
All right, one more time for Justin.
Yeah. There we go. Thanks.
I'm not